Hi everybody, it's the Intuitive Healer, and today I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Gemini. So let's go ahead and tune your energy, Gemini. All right, for those of you stopping by for the very first time, welcome to my channel. And for those of you that aren't part of the Intuitive Healer Tarot family, well, we'd like for you to become a part of our family. Lots of people and community. So for those of you that are part of the Intuitive Healer Tarot family, welcome back, my lovely darlings. And let's go ahead and get started. So we have soul writing here that pops up right away with our pixies and angel trails. So lots of very positive energy that comes in right away, Gemini. So much that I feel this really higher calling for you to step outside of that introvertedness that you typically are. Yep, you got some positive. That's why I said I felt that positive energy come in right away. Gemini, it is time for possibilities to happen that maybe didn't happen in the past. We want to recognize that there is beauty within us, and maybe we've been suppressing it from the rest of the world. And because we've been suppressing it, well, it's long overdue. So be open and receptive to change. Ooh, here we go. Maybe some of you guys will be coming into a little bit of money here coming soon with the doors of prosperity and abundance. This is kind of like a wish fulfillment card to me. It's that card that kind of says, well, everything you ever wanted, well, here it is. You get every single thing you want and then some, right, Gemini? Yep. I think that's kind of what's happening here. All right, let's go ahead and move our awareness into a deeper prayer. Sometimes I say my prayers out loud, but sometimes, most of the time, I'm saying them in my head here. So if I don't always say them, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so Ascended Masters, Angels, and Guides. Yep, there we go. They popped them out before I even had the chance. Guide us to the right messages for our lovely Geminis. All right, they're going to make me pull one more. Oof. All right, so I'm seeing why you're a little hesitant to this new opening that's happened for you about, you know, wish fulfillment and possibly someone with money or you gaining some money. And I think all of this stuff's going to kind of happen all of a sudden. And so that's the kind of the space that's kind of making its way here. Ooh, yeah. See, there's anxiety. I think you have some indecision about your plan. I think you think your plan is not going to work out here. And what it's saying is, you know what, there's an open door here to go within, rest and rejuvenate so you can get rid of some of this anxiety. Because here's what's been happening. You've been really freaking out. There's been some financial decisions that have made some constraints on you, and you're very indecisive about what to do. Maybe there was a situation from the past that you were just like, oh, I made a bad decision, you know, and my finances in this way, and you see yourself kind of heading that way. But this time I'm going to tell you, because you're going to get the opportunity to rest and rejuvenate while the financial constraints are going to be lifted. So the Healer of the Ages says opening doors of opportunity, prosperity, and abundance. And that comes in all forms. Maybe you will be creating a new strategy, a new business plan, and that business plan will bring in that abundance. I don't know. I'm positive and optimistic about it, Gemini. So those of you that aren't in like a business like that and you're working for somebody, oof, there's opportunity here for a job, you know, raise. There's an opportunity for maybe a different job within the company that maybe you didn't think before. Look at this contract. Ooh, I love it when this kind of stuff happens, because I get a chance to, you know, dive deep into the love. What are we talking about here with our 5th chakra? There's some really, really crazy energy happening here. And that crazy energy is going to spell a lot of different things for you. You know, I think primarily because you're moving into this, because you're so indecisive, there's an ending of a contract for something in the past. And I think part of that was this. Maybe you were with somebody and you were really indecisive and were like, if I don't leave this person, I might be in more financial trouble. Maybe they're the ones that are getting you, you know, involved in that, and you had some anxiety surrounding that. This chakra is all talking about, you know, self-expression. What are we talking about here? Gemini. Financial constraints. I'm going to sense that it's somebody that either used your credit, got you in trouble that way, or you guys are married and your husband or your wife, they got you in a situation where, you know, financially you were binded. End of a contract. Maybe it's an end of, you guys owed a certain amount of payments and now you guys are going to be done and paid off, and now where do you head? Well, there's money doors opening. There is a woman holding a heart. So there's a lot of love coming into the situation. Or if this is a situation with a present person that you're married to, you know, maybe you guys are solving some problems within your relationship. I think I want to go and head to that number 20 soul writing card, because I think that it's interesting when we have self-expression come in the way that it does. You know, the soul writing's all about the stories that we tell ourselves. You know, it's all about how we're making up this physical reality. And, you know, we get to write a new purpose for ourselves. If our lives were going terrible one way, well, we have the opportunity to get up and change that, Gemini. We don't have to stay in all of that. You know, I think there's this misconception that we just have to accept everything that comes to us. And, you know, I've had a lot of teacher friends of mine say, no, Dawn, you know what? I think that what comes to you is meant for you. I think that sometimes we magnetize some toxic stuff because we got our magnets on toxic. I don't really feel like everything like that. Sometimes we have the opportunity to pass out by, or let that one go, or choose a different path. There's free will. You have the opportunity to choose what is in your best interest. It is your experience. You're the one choosing it, right? So that's what I'm saying, Gemini. Don't get caught up in the notion of all that stuff. All right, Ascended Masters, angels, and guides, guide me to the right cards for the highest and best for the sign of Gemini. Please and thank you. Blessed be, blessed be. It is done, it is done, it is done. And whoops, and so it is. All right, we have renewing your life. Like I said, there's a way to change here. You know, letting go of maybe a past situation. Maybe, you know, for those of you that are married, maybe you guys are getting yourself out of financial dire strait and things are getting better. You guys are starting to bring a little bit more happiness, because it says I accept and love myself. Cherishing yourself, cherishing, you know, the moments, the experiences, whether they be good or bad, just for the sake of gratitude. Gratitude brings in things. It magnetizes things. It is the magnet to your heart's desires. Know that, please. Following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Sure the heck does. Sure does. When you're happy, things come in. When you're sad and angry, well, nothing's going to come in, right, Gemini? Just going to attract the bad. Bad attracts bad. Good attracts good, right? But what is really bad and what is good? All these lessons that we have to learn. can't go into this dualistic mind of labeling it whether it's good or bad, but it is a valuable lesson, so cherish it in both states. All right. I have listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. What do we got here? Looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. And soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. There you go. That's what I'm saying. You are moving into maybe a different type of work. Spiritually, the doors are open for you to be able to follow that bliss. That's why that's here. Listening to your heart, talking about intuition, simplifying your life, looking deeper, going within, allowing yourself to be happy in all regards. Mending bridges with the past, letting go of that which does not serve you. The pixie and the angel trails bring in that whimsical energy, you know, that's what I'm saying, like right here, this childlike energy that's starting to stop by. Wow, you get to finally experience some happiness, letting go of the past, letting go of anything that didn't serve you, even a relationship. For those of you going through a divorce right now, I'm sorry about that, but you know, the universe is trying to open you up to a new love. Takes things out and replaces it with other things. So be open with your heart. I know it seems like shaky ground and you're like, gosh, I can't keep steady. Not supposed to. You're supposed to let go. A surrender joyously to the ebb and flow of your life. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. All right, so you guys, that's what I'm saying. Things are transitioning. Things are changing. Hard when you get to a point where you're like, you have to end things. I have to end this relationship. But I love this person. Love this person with everything. But I gotta let go. And I gotta see what the universe is revealing to me that is in my birthright. Bringing me into a state of joy and happiness. I'm going to take these last two cards here, and then we're going to talk about some loving. Yeah, Gemini. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Here we go. Stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So, again, that's another validation as to looking deep within to find your radiance, to find your will, to remove yourself because you're listening to your intuition from something toxic so that it makes way for something better. For those of you in a good situation, well, things are doing a lot better, but you're going to go deeper, okay? You guys are going to learn some stuff in the next, I would say, few months. Those of you that are alone, my lovely Geminis that are super introverted, my Gemini 3s, well, there's going to be a moment there for you to really start magnetizing somebody that is really in your highest best. Yeah, because you want some passion and love. A majestic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And that's why I'm saying it's going to be a really good thing when love does show up in your life. Yep, see, I just said that. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. You know, whatever. Sometimes we just got to go with the grain and hope for the best, right? We're playing this really crazy game called life. And everything is just, well, it's all over the place, right? It's like, what's the next twist? What's the next turn of this crazy game called life? Well, it's all about forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And I second that, Gemini. So good is coming. It's transition time. Okay? Be open to it. Regard yourself as something precious. You're a diamond. sparkle like one. It's time to write your new plan and strategize your new life. So thank you for allowing me to do this reading. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you want to get into a little more personal reading, all my information's down there in that description box below. And as always, I am here to serve your higher purpose, because we are a unity consciousness trying to upgrade the planet. And so we have to stay clear of those things that are toxic in our lives, as well as our thoughts. So please, in your life, as you get a little bit of guidance from some of my readings, know that you have the ability to make free will choices. So make the best choices, okay? All right, so love you, Gemini, and have fun transforming. Namaste.